Ryan, who is not allowed to buy a firearm in the state of Florida? And this comes from my book, Florida Concealed Carry Law. So these are people who are not allowed to buy a firearm according to the Gun Control Act, which is also codified in 18 U.S.C. 922 Section G. So it says any person convicted in any court of a crime punishable by imprisonment of a term exceeding 1 year. Anybody who is a fugitive from justice. Anybody who is an unlawful user of or addicted to any controlled substance. Any person who has been adjudicated as mentally defective or has been committed to a mental institution. Anybody who's an illegal alien. Anybody who has been discharged from the armed forces under dishonorable conditions. Anybody who has renounced their U.S. citizenship. Anybody who is subject to a court order or basically a restraining order for harassing, stalking, or threatening an intimate partner or a child, or anybody who has been convicted of a misdemeanor crime of domestic violence. There is also a list of crimes that if you have been arrested for one of these crimes, even if you have not been convicted yet, you are actually prohibited from purchasing a firearm in the state. And these crimes are arson, aggravated assault, aggravated battery, illegal use of explosives, child abuse or aggravated child abuse, abuse of an elderly person or disabled adult, aircraft piracy, kidnapping, homicide, manslaughter, sexual battery, robbery, homicide, carjacking, lewd and lascivious acts on a child under the age of 12, sexual activity with a child under 12 years old, burglary of a dwelling, stalking or aggravated stalking, acts of domestic violence, home invasion, robbery, acts of terrorism, manufacturing a substance in violation with Chapter 893, attempting to or conspiring to commit any such crime, human trafficking, criminal anarchy, extortion, explosive violations, controlled substance violations, resisting an officer with violence, weapons and firearms violations, treason, which is always a funny one, right? Assisted self-murder, sabotage, and stalking or aggravated stalking.